Hi everyone, welcome back to Tara's Take. So if it's your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. So today we're going to play with some book pages. I've got some cardstock here. I'm going to make some, these are books that Vanessa from Clemens Craft sent me, and they are very old and awesome. And this is like a meditation book, and this one was, let's see, I'm not even sure, Book of Common Prayer. So we're going to use these old book pages to make some journal cards, possibly pockets and tags. Let's just go for it and see. I've also got some other papers that have been sent to me from different folks, all of you precious ladies. And so they've kind of gotten combined in a box over here of mine that has a bunch of different things in it. So like this is, I'm not even sure what language that is, but it's a different language than English. And then I have some German pages here. These were, I believe, sent to me from Laura. And she recently sent me more of these, which, oh my goodness, I love them so much. So yeah, we're going to use some different stuff here and just play, have a play. So, okay, so this is that cardstock I get at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. We're going to pull a page out. Oh, this book is so old. Goodness. And I'm going to use glue stick on the back of this. And I think for this one, I'm not sure. Once I get it on there, I'll decide if we want to do a tag or a journal card. This is going to be a super simple little project. Just using up some book pages. Okay. And they stick so well because of how old they are. And I think I'll do a few of them on there. This book is much thicker paper. Very thick paper on it. So we'll see how it sticks on here. And it's a little bit bigger. So okay. I'm just going to get a few different pieces on here. So all you'll need is book page, some cardstock. You could even, this one goes over the edge, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to be, I'll just trim it. What I was going to say is you could even use, multiple pages to create your thickness. I wanted the blank background so that they could have the journaling space. So I'm using the cardstock, but if you wanted, sorry, I'm making a mess here. I didn't get a glue page either, I know. And I probably went way over the edge that I didn't need to go over. But that's okay. Yeah, I did. See, you can tell because it's purple. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be fun once we get them done. Okay. Okay. Super easy. Let's see. Needs to be trimmed just a to add more. Yep. I'm seeing my edge doesn't match right there. And then over here, yeah, so just book page, some glue. You can use regular glue, glue stick. I'm using the glue stick I always do with the old paper. I find that, here, I'm going to see something. I can get the, nope, it's bending it. Never mind. I don't want to rip that. Okay. Paper's too old. I was going to try something. Let me grab my little, I think I'm going to make this one into a tag. Okay, where are you? Oh, there you are. I was looking for my, I think I'll use this one. If you want to know what I'm using, it's just an old credit card. I cut the corners into different sizes and shapes so that I could use it to create tags. Okay. In fact, actually, I think I could use the larger, yeah. I think the one I used is a little short for the width of this paper. Let's take a little more off of here. Okay, that's a little better. So there's my first tag. Okay. This one, I'm just going to go straight across. I need to trim this off anyway. I could probably get away with tearing that off or even using like a folder or a file, but I'm not going to. This is just a super easy way to use your book pages. You can also sew around these if we wanted to. That would look really cute. I might do that. I've got to pull my sewing machine out. You know, I always hesitate with that, but I might. But this cardstock makes it nice and thick, but because the cardstock's that darker stock, it looks old. Kind of has that effect for you, you know, that vintage look. Just evening that out a little bit. So I am going to use these as journal cards, and then you could also, at this point, actually, I could use, if I wanted to, I could use this paper and create a bottom pocket here. Or I could use some of, let's see here, I have some pretty paper I've been working on. Over here to the side. I'm not going to use mine. I'm going to use one of these. These are fun. Let's see. Got like all these little pieces of ephemera. Yeah, all this needs is cut down a little bit. I'm just evening this out. Actually, I think I like that side better. And I'm just doing this to try and make a little pocket to show you. There. And then if we wanted, we could round these corners. Where's my here. Just looking for my vintage photo. Okay. Right where it's supposed to be. I was searching all over for my... Yeah, actually, I kind of like this side. So instead of using the other side that has the picture on it, I'm going to use this. I really love that paper. And it looks so antique that I think it'll look really nice against the book page. You know what? We're going to round the corners of this as well. There. And now this is going to be a journal card with a pocket on the front, or I could use this and glue it down and make it its own little pocket. Either way. Here's my glue. Here we go. All right. So if you have cardstock and you have old books, then I'm going to pinch this in and make that pocket stand out just a little bit. Okay, and then all it'll need is decorated. In case we do use it as, like, you could also use it as a clip-in to float in your journal with a paper clip. There. But that cardstock, whether you glue this down or not, gives it a nice firm foundation. Okay, so it's, but you've used your old book page, and then once it's decorated, that'll look really cute. Okay, let's move on. We have our little tag here. And I'm thinking if I want to put like a hole in the top and put a ribbon or something, or if I want to use like a tab, because I do love to use tabs on the top of tags. And I have a ton of them. Okay. Looks like right here my paper's coming up, so I'm gonna, oh, that's tearing too. My paper's really old. I'm just gonna press that down. Okay, it's fine. It's okay, just makes it look older. I kind of want, I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling some black around the edges of this. Alright, I don't use black very often, but every time I do use it, I always like it. Okay, and then this little guy, what do we want to do with him? I think, again, I'm going to use this as a journaling card. Nothing difficult, just kind of a craft with me today, guys. Just felt like playing with some book pages and doing some things with it. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to grab, let's see here. You know, I also have these, and they're not vintage, but they are awesome papers that were given to me. Some by Misty, and then some from, oh goodness, Heather. Heather gave me these. And I'm looking at these papers, and I'm thinking these would make, this would make a cute and actually a cool journal card. And like I said, these are not vintage. However, they look vintage. So I'm thinking that would make a really cool big journal card. I don't know which glue I want to use. I'm debating. Let's see. We'll try this. Get it as close to those edges as I can. Oops. Okay. Hopefully my lines won't show through because this is art glitter glue and that the paper's thin, but I'm hoping it's thick enough to hang out. Let me grab one of my cards here and glue spreader. There we go. This is going to be a big journal card. But I like big journal cards. It gives you more space to write, right? And then, let's see. Just trying to put these back in the box where I want them. What's this? Oh, look at that paper. It's so cool. It is. It's so cool. I was thinking. No, because of the... I don't want to waste any of it. So on this one, I'm going to go ahead and use... We've got music pages. We've got dictionary. Oh, I like these too. These are really cute. Got recipes. These are from Misty. Thank you, Misty. Yep. So I'm going to use one of these. And I can kind of see the lines from the glue. I think it would be fine, but I'm going to go ahead and use, because the paper on this one is thin as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these down. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not doing anything today that is rocket science. So I just wanted to craft and have a little fun, and thought I'd bring y'all along with me. Trying to lay this down as straight as I can. There we go. Okay. And these are going to be, both are going to be journal cards. But like I said, they're going to be big journal cards. So I will probably end up putting them inside of like the front or back of a journal in the cover, where I always put pockets, because those pockets hold larger items. But this gives me a lot of space to decorate on top of, and also on the back it gives the journaler a lot of space to write when you make a journal card this big. So you can kind of see the line of my glue. That's what I was talking about. that art glitter glue has a tendency to show up when you use it on thin paper, underneath thin paper. This is a little white edge. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. Right. Okay. So I had such a busy week last week that it's already Wednesday of this week, and I'm barely doing this video. And so I'm going to have to record next week's videos rather quickly in the next few days to catch myself up. Yeah. And I got to be honest, you know, I'm having a lack of mojo time. Do y'all do that? I am. I'm suffering from a lack of mojo. And so I've been super busy lately in my personal life with stuff, you know, and it's Christmas, so it's to be expected. I mean, volunteering at the church, you know, and doing the food drive and then doing wrapping for the kids, which, praise God, I absolutely loved, and it was so much fun to be doing that. And then doctor's appointments. I've had a lot of those lately. So it's just kind of throwing off my groove. My juices, my creative juices aren't flowing like they usually do. And I'm just kind of staring at, do you ever get like that? Seriously, I'm just kind of staring at my crafting supplies going, I have no idea what I want to make. And yeah, so that's where I've been. Okay, so there's that one. I like the way that looks with the distress around the edges. I'm using the Stays On Timber Brown. It's very dark, but this paper was darker, and I didn't think that the vintage photo would show up very well on either one of these, so that's why I'm going ahead and using the darker. Plus, you know me, I love grungy. If I can have it, I do. And the darker the ink, the more grungy and old the paper looks to me. So I think maybe on the back of these, because they're so big, I think I might stamp. We could even do some pretty embossing on these. That would be fun. Let's see. What do I have in my little arsenal over here? Let's see. Tons of stuff. But what do we want to use? That's the question. That might look kind of cool in there. Goodness. Okay, so I am going to, I think I'm gonna emboss something on here in these letters, I think, just for fun. And then we can decorate around them. Let me grab a stamp block because I'm sitting here trying to do this without one, which isn't too smart. I get ahead of myself. I get excited sometimes. So let's go on this corner here. I think it might look kind of cool on top of the dictionary page with these letters. What color do we want to use? Let's do this. I haven't used it in a while. Where is it? Ah, this gorgeous blue. I don't know if you guys can tell. Such a pretty blue. I love it. Let me grab a piece of paper. Pour this on top of, so I'm not totally messing myself up here. Let me find one. Sheesh. I wasn't expecting to emboss anything, so I didn't prep myself correctly. We'll use some of this peachy colored cardstock from my old office. It's kind of perfect for this. All right, let's emboss. Loud noise, okay? Let it heat up for a sec. There we go. I see it starting to move. It's such a pretty blue. There we go. There's one corner of it. Can you see? Isn't that nice? Okay. You know me and my gold, love this stuff. I think it might look kind of cool on here with that. Let's see what else. The other thing I was thinking, if I can find it, my little drawer of stamps here. I think it's in here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I was thinking, actually, this might look kind of cool. I wonder if that would look good right there. I don't know. Just kind of as a border. Just trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm thinking, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to where's my stamp? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I got it. Okay. Ugh. It's not very sticky. Can you tell? Okay. All right. If I can get it to stay on there. Just need part of it right here. Okay, and then the other side, what I wanted to do was I'm going to border like right here. So I'm going to put a border of this going here and then catching here and with the letters in between. And I'm thinking if I want to do the same color, or because I have different colors, should I use a different color? I'm kind of debating. I have some really pretty colors here. Oh, this brown would look good. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the border in this bronzy brown. It's the same brand, same family as the blue. So it's going to leave a little bit of a trail because this particular embossing powder is very thin and it leaves like a little bit of a look behind. Just kind of smoky on the paper. Okay. See, I just have to get with you guys and then I start to feel it again. I see, that's going to be nice, right? Look at that. I think it's going to be pretty. I think I better be careful. I'll spill my powder everywhere, which would totally suck. I'd be very sad. Okay. Get these lids back on before I do anything else. All right. Oops. Don't you mess that up. Okay. Here we go. Put it so you guys can see it. I like to see the magic happen. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure we all do. I love to watch it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'm trying. Oh, it looks cool. The blue and the brown, the midnight brown and the midnight blue. I bumped you guys, sorry. I'm hoping you can see that. And this stamp is such a thin line stamp that I have to be careful because I will, if it's not, like I'll miss if it actually got the heat on it, you know. I think I got everywhere, it looks like it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love that. That turned out so cute. Okay, I know the card's buckling on me a little bit, but once that dries, the embossing powder dries, I think it'll be fine. I think it just looks really cool. How you like that, Miss Misty? Your pages, making sure this is staying down. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. Okay, now let's put, what do we want to put? I'm thinking a man's picture. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm thinking, you know, like, yeah, I'm thinking a guy. Who do we want here? Oh, he's rather dapper looking, isn't he? Let's put him. Of course, we're going to tear the edges. I was thinking if I could get him, it's almost like I gave him a frame, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and, what time is it? We're good. We're good. I'm gonna use this darker to really burn the edges of this. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I think it looks like the edges are burned when you do that with a really deep color, so. Okay. Now I'm thinking, I really love the gold. I think it adds so much, but I don't want to cover. I wonder how would it look if I just did it to the point of that embossing, because I really didn't want to cover the embossing, like just to that point. Would it look okay? And then glue him on top there, right like that. I don't know. Do I want that still? I'm almost thinking to put like more of this on these edges and like frame him inside of there like that. Do you think it'd be too much? I don't know. I kind of think it might look really cool. I think I hear that paper popping underneath, like the, because I use that glue stick. You know, it pops, it can pop off. Yeah, you know, I actually think I would like that. I'm gonna go for it because I really, really like the way that edge looks, and this is a detractor from it without paper. Okay, so let's just do it. All right, let's go for it because it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Okay. Oops, get on there all the way. Press that on there so it doesn't pop off. Okay. It's still gonna pop off. All right, here we go. That's good enough. All right, so, oh, no, T, no. Okay, okay. Let's try again, shall we? All right, I'm pressing it on with my scissors. Just get it. Ah, Tara, honey. I'm gonna mess this up. It's a good thing that stuff is, you know, I'm just gonna sit it there. It's so thick that the Versamark is so thick. There, it's fine. Okay, and then how high did that go? Okay. I think there's like a little teeny, no, it'll be fine. It's not a big enough gap to actually worry about between this part and this part. So I think it'll be just fine. And then he's getting glued down around that, you know, like to cover part of it. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I think it'll be good. I think it'll actually look better than it would have if I'd have put that gold on there. I surely did not start out thinking, yeah, see, I like that. That's pretty. All right. You know, I don't think I've ever stamped that stamp on anything that I didn't like how it looked when I got done. It's the stamp itself is so pretty that it just adds to anything I add it to. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm just going to hold it here. Come on, baby. There we go. It's moving. All right. So we used book page, we used faux vintage paper, cardstock, embossing, and we ended up with a pretty cool little journal card for my journal. That looks so pretty. Do you guys like that? I love how that turned out. Can you see how gorgeous the color is? Look at that blue and then that bronzy brown. Now we'll put our gentleman here right in the center. See? It just looks more finished to have, oh, this is all glued shut now. It looks just more finished to have this edge over here. You have it more like a frame. I really like that a lot better than having it open or having that gold there or some lace or something. Okay. All right. Let's just put him right in the center. He'll be covering a little bit of the letters, but that's okay. Looks nice. Look at that. I have not embossed in a long time, and I did the other day, and it just kind of got me hankering for it again. So there is a very large but beautiful journal card for our journal. Okay. It's fun. We could even rough these edges up a little bit and give it a little more aged look. And then kind of come over on it with the, back over with the distress ink. And there we go. I like that. Makes it look even older. All right. Now this is where I could add some gold around the edges with my glue, my paint stick. Let's see. I kind of rub it when I haven't used it in a couple days just to get rid of the dry, because it's kind of dry. Just a little bit along these edges to kind of frame it, you know. And gold always makes everything look old. I don't know why. Well, it does to my eyes. Maybe not to everybody's, but you know I love it. There we go. All right, so there's that guy. Check him out. He is nice, right? Gorgeous. Okay, let's do one of the book. What time is it? Okay, let's decorate. Let's decorate this tag. Okay. Okay, let me see here. That's the one I did a little bit of black around the edges, and I'm thinking I have these old paintings here. well, they're pictures of paintings. They're not the paintings themselves, of course. I'm looking here though, because I've got different ones. And I'm wondering, I was hoping I had like a taller and longer one, but I don't think I do. Wait, what about this guy? These two. Where's that first one? Or here's another one. Let's see. I like this one, but it's a little bit too big, and I don't really want to cut it. I mean, I guess I could cut him out, but then, nah. I don't want to do that, but I might use this one, maybe, as my centerpiece. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do on this one? I have my swirls here, which are always pretty. And I'm thinking, what color do I want to do? I think I'll do them with the brown. I could do them with the black since I used black, but I don't know. Okay. The dark brown should be good enough because this has a lot of brown in it. And I think I'm just going to bring it from this corner here. Probably should have used a foam underneath it, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. And then I'm just going to do this corner here. Like that. I'm going to do my little thing I do sometimes. Try to get... I know I'm going to mess this up. Oh! Sometimes I hit it almost right on it. So it's not too bad. Not too shabby. All right. Now, this is so thin a paper that I think what I want to do possibly is, again, emboss. But this time I'm going to do what we did the other day. I'm going to use my clear. And I think I'm going to edge this with my scissors. The pretty ones I like. Yeah, these. So I think I'll just come to this edge. I have such a hard time doing this straight. There's that. Yeah, I'm going to emboss this with the clear and give it some shine and a little more thickness before I put it down on here. I just think it might look kind of pretty. Okay. Okay. Let me use the other side because that side has all the brown and blue leftover embossing powder on it. And I'm just going to go right down on this. Try to get this picture as wet as I can. Okay. All right. Because we'll have to go over it a couple times. I always do. We're just going to cover it. Cover it completely. There we go. What a mess. Okay though, right? It's okay. Okay, if I can pick it up. There we go. Got it. All right. And I'm just going to sit it over here to the side and dry it. It might be out of your vision, but it's just a little bit easier for me. Can you see it? You can see it, kind of. And I'm just going to hold a corner here. And this paper is from a Reader's Digest book. That's where I got these images. An old Reader's Digest. There we go. It's kicking in now. I don't think well, no, that's not true. I was going to say I don't think I've ever done this big of a piece, but I have. I just remembered. It's been a long time though. It's almost there. There we go. Okay. There is layer 1. Now we're going to do layer 2. Hopefully I won't have to do it 3 times. Gosh, it doesn't look like it was on there at all in that section. Okay. Feels thicker already. Now, I'm just gonna dust it on there since it's all on this board like this. And that way I don't have to try and pick it up again. Okay. All right, let's try this again. And I just wasted some of that, but it's okay. Okay. Hopefully that's all we gotta do. I don't know, let's see. How's it look? Oh, I got a couple. I've still got, because it's such a big area, we're gonna have to do it one more time. One more time. This one little side right here doesn't want to take, and it did a little better this time, but the first time it was a huge patch. What time is it? Okay. So hopefully third time's a charm, because that's all we're doing. If it doesn't work this time completely, then so be it. I'm just going to press it on there. Okay. And hold it down by the, oops. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, since it's a very old version of Reader's Digest, it's that really thin paper that almost feels like a child's construction paper, but thinned out. And so it's soaking in the embossing, and it's having a hard time sitting on top, I think. It's the kind of paper that would soak in our ink if we were to use it on it, you know. Like if you were writing with a, oh, that's better. It's still patchy right here and right here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, right there, there's a patch. And then over here, right there, there's a little patch. And it just doesn't want to take, but it's good enough. It made it thicker, which was part of my goal, because it was super thin paper. So it made it a little bit stronger and not so dull, because it was really dull. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, I did not know I was going to do any embossing when I started today's project, but that's cool. So this is a picture of an orchid and then a bunch of flowers around it. They're pretty. I love flowers, and my newest kit is called, well, I think I'm going to call it Floral Beauty. And I started to show it to you guys in another video, and I don't know if I did or not. I will say I have given a sneak peek to my premium member. I have one premium member, and she got her own video. I mean, I'm sure if anybody joins as a premium member, you'll also be able to see the video. But yeah, she got her own video. She got a sneak peek of the kit, and she is going to get a kit for free this month, and that's very cool. So stay down. Okay, now I think I want to use, possibly I have a piece in here, I think, of lace that I might put along this side, or actually, I could use the lace as my little tag at the top, huh? That's cute. And then what, oh, you know what I think I'll do? I think we're going to put a person on it with the, just kind of standing above the, I got to find the right one here. Let's see. She looks very vintagey. These little babies. But it's not really the right setting for children, I don't think. I think it's more of a lady standing there. Like I said, gotta find the right one. Oh, this little girl though does kind of look cute. She just always reminds me of a little pouty baby girl not wanting to get her picture taken. A couple. Maybe. I was thinking if I had, wait, the family? Nah. I was thinking if I had a group of women here that might look good. I have two ladies, but they're sitting down and I can't have sitters right now, not on this picture. Oh, here we go. They're sitting though. But it kind of, I don't know if it, does it matter? Because of the fact that they look like they're all sitting on a bench. Yeah, I kind of don't think it matters with these. Their dresses are all covering, oops, wrong one. Their dresses would be covering the bench that they're sitting on, so. And if you're new to the channel and you're wondering what in the world I'm doing, I am darkening the picture because I like it to look yellowed and faded and not bright white. So if you take vintage photo and just kind of glaze it over the white and then let it dry, you have that nice little appearance. I'm putting them there. I'm going to do it. Okay. Oh, and if you ever have used the ink on these pictures and then put glue on them, if the glue touches the front, it takes up the ink. So just a little heads up. Yeah, we're going to use this, and then I might do some at the base too, because I have some more. Let me see here. Yeah, here we go. I have more. Okay, so I think I'll put a little bit down here by the ladies. Let it hang over. I'm just going to slightly cover them. So I was going to call this video, you know, about book pages, but I don't know what I'm going to call it now because I didn't use. Oh, come on, cut it. Gee whiz. Thinking I'll darken this just a little bit. Grunge up that lace slightly. You know what? This one up here I have is edged better. What I mean by that is both sides are even. Instead of having one edge that's flowery and, you know, the other side not. So I'm going to use this one on the top part. Grunge it again. Okay. Now it'll be fine here. There. Oops. Stay down. There we go. Okay. And there's our little tab for our tag. Okay. Very antique and old-fashioned looking. Just want to add a little bit more on these edges. So that was with our vintage book page. Okay. So there we go. So we have this gentleman, which I am going to have to probably put him under something because this paper is kind of rolling on me a little bit. That's fine to flatten it out. But we have this guy, and then we have this. So this was done with faux vintage paper. This was done with real vintage paper. I hope you guys had fun today and enjoyed this and felt inspired. Please give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy yourself. And if you're not a member of Tara's Take family, please subscribe to the channel. You're more than welcome. And we have daily devotions every day. We have crafting videos 3 days a week, sometimes more, depending on if I want to keep a project together in the same week. And yeah, we have a Facebook group called Creative Cuties that you can go over onto Facebook and join. And we would love to have you over there. We have some very creative people. And we always love to share and see what everybody else is creating and get ideas from one another. And then you can find me on Instagram at Tara's Take, X at Tara's Take, Etsy. All those are down below. And anyway, thank you so much for being with me. God bless you. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.